What is up, guys? We are facing Stryfe on Expert Mode, playing as Magik, and this is a custom gameplay request from one of my channel members, Nar Antlers. So thank you so much, Nar. I really appreciate your support. And he wanted me to do a Ultimate Marvel Champions card draw challenge here. So we do have this counter right here to track how many cards that we were able to draw throughout the course of this game. And this is a deck that Nar Antlers built for me for this challenge, a leadership deck here for Magik with the strength of numbers, so we draw tons of cards. Spiritual meditation to draw even more cards. And yeah, I just having tons of card draw here. And a few parameters that Nar Antler set is that if we have a card like the Sorcerer Supreme down, where we get +1 hand size in hero form, when we draw back up to our hand size, since we are getting +1 there, Nar wants me to count that as, one card, one additional card drawn here. So we will be adding one there each time we draw up to our hand size. And then with cards like with Magic's hero ability right here, once per phase, you can play the top card of your deck as if you're in your hand. Gnarl Antlers also wants me to count that as drawing one card. And if we play like an ally that adds one card, from our deck or discard out to our hand, like the Beast ally can grab a resource card, that'll also count as drawing one card, just because we are getting a card, somewhere and adding it to our hand. So any way that we add cards to our hand um, will count as drawing a card here for the purpose of this challenge here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Stryfe set up here. So on main scheme stage 1A, it says to put Hope Summers into play under the first player's control. So we have her right here, and we'll also review Stryfe's Grasp right here, this side scheme. Let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B here. And then for Hope Summers here, it says the first player controls her. She does not count towards our ally limit, and Hope Summers' base store and base attack are equal to the base store and attack of your hero. And if Hope Summers ever leaves play, then we lose the game. So we cannot let her get defeated here. All right, so we're all shuffled up here. We'll be readied up. And then for Stryfe's Grasp, it's going to have hinder 6+4, so 10 initial threat. And it says here that Hope can only attack Stryfe, and she can only thwart this side scheme here. So she cannot attack minions, and she can't thwart other side schemes or the main scheme while that side scheme is in play. The force response after Stryfe is defeated, or if the last threat is removed from the scheme, we flip this card over to Living Bomb and then reveal it and put any threat here on that Living Bomb. And I forgot to mention that Nar also requests that I take out the 2 recommended module sets from Stryfe, and we put in the Fantasy module set for more draw power and the Joystick module set for even more draw power. So we have tons of draw right now with the encounter set, the module sets, and our player deck. And then Stryfe here has one reviewed. Each player discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you get a psionic attachment, and then review that attachment. So let's shuffle up, and we're just going to mill here until we get a psionic attachment, and then we reveal it. So we're going to lose these cards. And we got one right away. So attach your identity. Mind alteration. After you play an event or upgrade, take a damage. As a response, after you recover, we can spend a mental resource to discard that card. Okay. That could get really nasty, actually. So we can't recover on turn 1 because our hit points are full. So we can't do that, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and drop to our hand sets here of 6 in our Alter Ego, and we're going to get started. We got a double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. What do we want to do here? So hold on to double. Hold on to this. Sorcerer Supreme is an upgrade. I think we still keep on to it. And then we're going to mulligan this card 3 cards here and draw 3 more back up to our hands of 6 in our Alter Ego. Okay. We're going to do an Alter. So let's go ahead and flip up here to Hero form. And then with this ability here, we always have the constant ability in Hero form to play with the top card of deck face up. So we're going to have our top card face up, which is Beast here. And we can play the top card of our deck, reducing its cost by 1 with our hero ability. Do I want to play Beast for 3? And then he'll get me a double back, right? Okay, so let's say I do this. If I do this for Beast, he gets me a double back. I could play Ironheart with a double. We draw a card, and then we'll have 4 cards in hand here. So we could play the Sorcerer Supreme, which is upgrade, so we take a damage there. And hold on to Exorcism to confuse them next turn, and then we can flip down and get rid of that. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So we're going to play Beast here with our ability as Magik. Spend 3 resources because his cost is reduced by 1 with our ability. So it's going to be 3 cost. And then with Magik's ability, since we did play a card from top of our deck, in our Endless Parameters, we add 1 to the draw here. When Beast enters play, search your deck and discard off for a resource card, add to your hand, so we get another card to our hand. We've already drawn 2 cards, guys. And then top card of deck will be face up here. So only events or upgrades would take damage, not for allies. So we're fine for now. So if I play Sorcerer Supreme, we'll use a double resource here, and then we'll go ahead and play Ironheart. So when she enters play from your hand, we draw a card. So we add another 1 to our draw counter. So we got Scrying in her hand, 3 cards drawn. This would be face up. Ooh, a genius. Oh man. So if I grab that with Scrying, and let's say I play Sorcerer Supreme with that card that I drew, we can't play anything else though, right? Damn, yeah, we're short 1 to really do anything else. So do I even want to get that double right now? If I play Strike, I draw 1, discard 1, and put 1 on top of your deck. We're going to hold on to double for next turn. Yeah, let's go ahead and play Scrying here. So look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw 1, discard 1, put 1 back on top of your deck. This is an event, so we do take a damage here. So top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So draw 1, discard 1, put back 1 on top of your deck. If I add the Genius, I hold on to Mansion. And then, yeah, I think we just do that. Okay, so we're going to draw the Genius. We'll discard Nick Fury Sr., and we'll put the Mansion back on top. And since we drew a card with Scry, we add 1 to our draw counter. 4 cards here. All right. Then let's go ahead and use a double resource. So we can play an upgrade. Oh wait, we played Scrying. Did we take the damage? I think we took damage there. That was the only event that we played, right? Yeah. And then we're gonna use a double resource here to play Source Supreme. So we can play only if we have the Mystic Trade, which we do have. We go +1 hands as a hero form. So we played an upgrade, so we got taken our damage here. Drop that 8 life. All right. Then we can go ahead and do some stuff here. Let's have Beast and Ironheart both thwart. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they'll thwart for 3. Drop this from 10 down to 7. They'll both take consequential damage. And then we're gonna swing for 2 on Stryfe, and hope we'll swing for 2, copying our stat. So 4 damage on Stryfe brings it from 17 down to 13. Right? Hope does not take constant damage for activating. So that's gonna end our turn. We're gonna ready back up here. And then I think we did everything. Yeah, so now we're going to draw back up to hands. That's a 5 + 1 the Source Supreme, holding on these cards. So draw back up to 5, and then we draw 1 here up to 6, and that will count as a draw for the draw counter. So 5 cards drawn. All right, Stripe Start, he's going to add, talk RB face up. He's going to add 0 to the main. Then after resolving step 1, we add X there equal to the number of the most common card type in our hand. So we have 3 events, 1 upgrade, 1 support, and 1 ally. Before we do that, we can choose to discard 1 card from our hand. Let's discard a card. We'll toss the... Oh man, I want to toss an event, right? I like Soul Strike though. Let's toss the Soul Strike, and then we'll hold on these cards. So we don't have 2 events now, so we're gonna add 2 darts to the main instead of just 3. Okay. Yeah, it allows us to discard one before we calculate. Okay, Strike's gonna attack us. So he gets plus X attack equal to the most common card type, which is 2 here with the 2 events. So he's hitting with a base of 3 here, and he gets a face down boost card. If I play Colossus, it will be 3 costs. And I can't play Exorcism, which I really want to play. So never mind. Yeah, we're just going to have to block here with Ironheart. So same with a base of 4 plus a boost of 1. So 5 damage takes out, or 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 4 damage takes out Ironheart. So she's defeated. Then we get dealt 1 face down counter card, which is Telekinetic Wave. Return upgrade or support you control to your hand. Dang it. Return this back to our hand, and Stryfe will activate against us. So he's going to attack us here. That's not good. I think we just take this one, and I can recover here. So he's hitting with a base of 2 plus, 2 events, 2 upgrades. So plus 2, or he's hitting with a base of 1 plus 2 here. So it's hitting with a base of 3. We're gonna take it. This would be the boost. 3 plus 1. You have at least 3 cards of the same type in your hand. Place it on the main thing. We don't have that. The most we have is 2, right? Yeah. So don't add threat to the main. So that was, yeah, we're good here. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 damage there with the 1 boost icon. So that drops from 8 down to 4. Right, and then it's back over to our turn here. Okay, that was kind of rough. Okay, if I Exorcism here, I could also play a Sorcerer Supreme. I mean Sorcerer Supreme. I mean, yeah, that was correct. Okay, let's go ahead and play the Spiritual Meditation. So we have the Mystic Trade, so we can play it. Draw 2 cards. Then it's card from hand. This one will be face up. Ooh, a Mento. Okay, perfect. So we discard a card from our hand here. Let's toss Kalu, I guess. And we drew 2 cards with the Spiritual Meditation, so We've drawn 7 cards now. Alright. Oh man, I dropped it. Okay. Next, let's go ahead and use 2 resources here so we can play the Exorcism. So it's a 2-cost event. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. We'll drop it from here, 7 down to 3. And if the top card of your deck is a Mento or a Wild, it is a Mento here, we can confuse the villain. So let's confuse Stryfe. Allow us to flip down. Right. Then, oh, I gotta do this thing after I recover. I think we do it next time. We're gonna double recover. So we'll use 2 resources here so we can play. Oh man, I forgot. After you play an event or upgrade, we take a damage. So we do have to take a damage from playing the Exorcism. Drop down at 3 life. Oh, even my double card won't be at full life. I play Source Supreme, losing more life. Okay, we're gonna flip down to. Actually, before flip down, she's copying our stats. Let's have her do something. We're gonna have Hope swing for 2 on Stryfe, brings him down to 11. Beast will dwarf for 2 from here. He'll take console damage. Hope does not take console damage, and then we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. Let's exhaust the heal by 3, brings us from 3 up to 6, and then we can discard a mental resource after we do that right here. So we can discard this card, so we get rid of it. Right, and then this would be face down now. All right, I think that's gonna end our turn. Yeah, let's ready back up, and then we'll draw back up to our hands of 6 in Alter Ego. We have, oh man, 3 events, 2 upgrades, and 1 ally. Dang it. So we add 3 to main. I probably discard 1 event. It's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, Strife's turn. He's going to add 0. Then he's going to add the most common card type, which would be 3. So before we do that, we can discard a card. Let's discard an event. So we're only adding 2. This goes up to 4 now. Okay, he's going to scheme because we're in Alter Ego, but he's confused, so nothing else happens. Face down and counter card is Extreme Risk. Find joystick and review her. Oh man. If she's already in play, she engages you, then she activates against you. If no enemy activates, card gains Surge. So we're gonna find joystick, and she's gonna. Oh, she's at the bottom. She's gonna activate. She has villainous, so she's gonna scheme here. Whenever she activates against us as a force interrupt, we have to give her 1 additional boost card, or and draw a card, or give her a tough. I think I give her a tough. Because if we give her additional boost and if she pops the main, we just lose, right? Oh, that's not good. Okay, now I gotta work on defeating joystick. Okay, so she's gonna scheme here with a base of 1. We're gonna give her a tough status card. And then here's a boost. 0. Okay, so we just add 1 to the main. It goes up to 5. So we can never flip down again, basically. Because we have the minion there. Okay, it's back over to our turn. We are going to exhaust and heal by 3. Brings from 6 back up to 9 here. Man. Joystick, joystick. If I play Pixie, is there X-Men ally for me to grab? Yeah, we could get Colossus. He's the only one, actually. Yeah, it's just Colossus. So by play Pixie, grab Colossus, we could play Sorcerer Supreme back down, get our hand size back up, I guess. I think we have to do that. Okay, let's flip up to hero form. When we do that, we can choose a spell in our discard pile and put it on top of your deck. So we're exhausted. We get a spell here. Actually, oh, this is a spell. Let's grab Spiritual Meditation and put it on top of our deck. Okay, that's pretty good. Then with our ability, we can play the card in our here as they're in our hand. So let's play this, and we can draw 2 cards. Then discard 1, 1, 2. And then we can discard a card from our hand now. We do add 2 to the draw counter, go up to 9. Okay, wait a minute. Do I want to strengthen numbers here? Okay, let's think about this card. We'll discard, oh, kind of like squared off here too. Let's discard our crown. So if I strengthen numbers, I mean, okay, wait a minute. If I play, if I toss Sorcerer Supreme, and I play, okay, if I strengthen numbers now, we draw 2 cards. I can play Uncanny. If I play Uncanny, we have 1 extra card now. We can play Pixie. Then we can also square it off for Beast. I mean, not Beast. What is the card? Beast is already in play. For Colossus. No, he only be 2 cost though. Dang. Think here. I want all these cards. if I play this first for Uncanny, then I spend 1 to play Pixie. No, I think we just strength. Okay, we're gonna play strength of numbers here. Exhaust any number of allies you control. We're exhaust 2, and we can draw 1 card for each ally exhausted. So we're gonna draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Top card will be face up. So our draw counters up to 11 now. Okay. Then a lot of stuff I want to play. If I play Uncanny now, this would be 1 cost. I could play her, get Colossus to my hand, and then we'll do that. We'll do 3 resources here, so I can play Uncanny X-Men. 3 cost support. If all of our allies have the X-Men trait, reduce the cost of each X-Men ally by 1, and each X-Men ally also gets +1 hit point as well. So Pixie's only 1 cost now because we're all X-Men here. So this be a resource to play Pixie. And then whenever you play Pixie from hand, we can add an X-Men ally from discard pile back to your hand, which will be Colossus here. Right. And then Pixie will be readied up. What's she gonna do? She might as well just swing. Yeah, she'll swing for 2 on joystick. Actually, wait, are we gonna give? Yeah, we'll give additional boost. Okay, so we knock out the tough from joystick. Pixie takes 2 cost for damage, but she's still alive with Uncanny there. All right, that's gonna end our turn. So we're gonna ready back up. We draw back up to our hands here of just 5 right now. So double can straight up play Colossus here. We could play this. Okay, Stryfe's turn. He's going to add X to the main. We have 2 allies and 2 upgrades, so 2 threat going on the main here. So I have to flip this thing next turn, or else we just lose, right? He's gonna attack us here. Oh, Taka should be face up. Okay, he's gonna attack us here. So when he's attacking us, we're gonna summon Colossus here. So we can, when an enemy attacks you, let's interrupt, play Colossus from your hand, paying his resource cost, and declare him defender without exhausting. So his resource cost is 3. Uncanny makes him reduced by 1 because they're all X-Men here. So 2 resources to play Colossus here. He'll come in with his tough stats card, and without exhausting, he will be the defender of this attack. So Strauss' attack is hitting him, and he's gonna get +2 attack here. So it's hitting with a base of 3 plus a boost card here, which is 2 more. So 5 damage knocks out the tough from Colossus. Okay. Then Joystick is going to hit us here. So when Joystick activates, we can choose to give additional boost card and draw a card. Oh, I don't even want to draw this card because I just play for free with Magic's ability. So do I give her a tough again? If I give her tough, I can play Sorcerer Supreme, play Triskelion. Oh man, I gotta get rid of her though. Yeah, we'll give her the tough here. No, we just draw the Triskelion. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna give her 1 additional boost card with her ability, so she gets 2 boost cards, and then we can draw a card. So we draw Triskelion, and this will be face up. And we get 1 to our draw here, so we go to 12. Yeah, that really ruined my turn, actually. It's fine. Okay, so now Joyce is going to attack us. We're going to block with Pixie. 2 boost cards. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage here. It takes out Pixie. Right. Then we get dealt 1 face on a counter card. Please don't be something bad. Our obligation, you may flip to Alter Ego form. Let's go and do that. And then we could deal 1 damage to each character we control to get rid of the obligation. If I do that, I could Blood Gem and then heal. Yeah, we're gonna pick the 1 to not exhaust. We're gonna do 1 damage to each character you control and then discard the obligation. So Beast will take a damage, Colossus takes a damage, Hope will take a damage, and then we take a damage on Ileana. So drop down to 8. Okay. Okay, now let's go ahead and play the Blood Gem here, 0 cost upgrade. Play only if it's Mystic Trait, which you do have. It'll be right up. We can exhaust a Blood Gem even in Dark Ego, take 2 damage, you drop down to 6, and generate a wild resource. This will be a second resource here, so we can play the Sorcerer Supreme for 2. So now we can play it because we have the Mystic Trait, and we get +1 hand size again. Okay, now we can exhaust the heal by 3, brings from 6 back up to 9. And we're going to flip up here. So when you change the hero form, you may choose a spell in your discard pile and put it on top of your deck, limit once per phase. Flip up here. Which spell do we want to get? Which Strength in Numbers was a spell? I Then we just get Spiritual Meditation, draw a card, and play Triskelion. We draw 2 cards. So do I want to get Scry instead? We look at the top 3. Yeah, we're gonna get Scry. Scrying's a spell. Yeah, Scrying's a spell. So this goes on top of our deck. And then we can use our ability here once we're placed to play the top card of our deck as they're in your hand. Actually, do I even want to grab a spell, or do I want to keep Soul Strike and stun Joystick? Because then we have to lose both allies blocking here. Is that better? Actually, yeah, we're not gonna grab a spell, I think. So we'll just keep this discarded. Yeah, we're not gonna grab a spell. We're gonna keep Soul Strike on top of our deck because I'd rather play that, I think. Actually, that's a spell. Is there another Soul Strike? We have another one here, so I could grab this Soul Strike here. I kind of want to be greedy and play the Triskelion, but let's grab this Soul Strike. So this goes on top of our deck. Okay, so now we can use our ability to play top of our deck, reducing it by 1 cost. So it's gonna be 1 here. This will be a resource to play Soul Strike. Your action attack do 4 damage to enemy, so 4 on Joystick. And then if the wait a minute, we're not gonna grab the ability. We're gonna take a risk here. We're gonna play this Soul Strike. So sorry guys. So we're with our interrupt here, we're not gonna grab any spell. We'll just keep this here. I shouldn't change anything yet because I don't know what the next card is. And we're gonna play this Soul Strike, reducing its cost by 1. So it's a resource to play this one. And then Soul Strike is it's a mental, dang it. So do 4 damage to enemy. If the top card of the deck is a physical or a wild, we can send enemy. It's not. So just 4 damage here. So actually that was not worth it. I forgot we don't get the kicker. We don't get that off. Okay, so 4 damage on Joystick. Then Hope is going to Colossus. Well, Hope can swing for wait, she can't. Colossus is gonna swing for 2 on Joystick, so 2 more damage, total of 6 damage here on Joystick. Colossus takes a consequent damage. Hope is going to thwart for 1, clear off Stryfe's grasp here. So when this is defeated, it goes over to Living Bomb. 3 threat, Stryfe cannot be defeated, and when revealed, we advance to stage 2A. With threat here, all threat here gets removed, and then stage 2A here. So stage 2B, and then Stryfe gains Stalwart, and each identity gets +2 hand size, and then increase the resource cost to play each player card by 1. Okay, so everything's gonna be super expensive now. We have additional hand size now. All right, that's gonna end our turn. Beast has 4 life with the cane, so let's keep him alive to block, and we're just gonna ready back up. All right, we're gonna draw back up to our hand size here of 5 + 1 + 2, so 8 cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this would be face up. And then since we drew 3 cards over hand size, we get +3 to the draw here. This goes up to 15. All right. All right, all right. We need Limbo. Where's Limbo? Okay, Stryfe is going to add 1 to the main when his turn begins. And this is 8, we lose as well. He's going to attack us here. He gets +X attack. The main no longer has that ability where we add threat there. We have 3 upgrades and 4 events, so he gets +4 attack. Same with a base of 5 here. Beast will block. This would be the boost. 5, 6, 7, 8. Takes out Beast here. Okay, Joyce is going to hit us here. We're going to choose to let's choose to draw a card and then give her additional boost. So this would be face up. And then now she gets 2 boost cards, blocking with Colossus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage here from Joystick. We'll take out Colossus. And since we drew a card, we get another 1 card here. Alright, here's an encounter card. It is Mana Drain. Choose a non-wild resource type, then each player draws 2 cards. Each player must discard each card from their hand of the chosen type. We choose physical here, right? Yeah. So we choose physical. There's only 1 physical card in our hand. So we declare physical. Then we draw 2 cards. 1, 2. This would be face up. And then discard each card from your hand of the type, which is 1 physical card. So that was actually really good. And then we drew 2 more cards. So we have 18 cards drawn here. All right. So it's back over to our turn. We didn't get really set up though. Let's think what I want to do. I take out Joystick. No X-Men allies. We have Professor X here. So we play him. We could get a Confuse or Ready. We have our attacking card. We don't have the attacking card anyways. Is it in our deck? Man, where is Limbo? I need Limbo. This is in the bottom of our deck here. So Sword. Do we have a Stepping Disc to grab it? We do have a Stepping Disc. So if I play Stepping Disc and I grab that, we still need a physical here to do anything, which we don't have. Let's play a Spiritual Meditation. So play only have the Mystic trait. It's going to cost 1 resource now because of that thing. So we need to spend a resource here. Let's use a resource here. So we can play Spiritual Meditation. Draw 2 cards and then discard a card from your hand. So 1, 2. This would be face up. Ooh, a physical. Okay, perfect. And we discard a card from hand. Let's do the Magical Barrier. Okay, so now that we have the physical, we want to play a step in, and since we drew 2 cards, we got the 20 here with the card draw. All right. All right, let's see. We're gonna play Stepping Disc. It's gonna cost us 2. So we'll do 1, 2 resources, so we can play Stepping Disc. Wait, right up here. Sorry, guys. Before we do that, we're gonna do something. Let's activate first. We're gonna swing for 2 on joystick. Okay, now we're gonna use 2 resources here to play Stepping Disc. Rid up your hero, and then choose a magic card in your discard pile, not named Stepping Disc, and put it on top of your deck. So we're gonna grab our Soul Sword and put it on top of our deck here. So 1 cost upgrade. So we can play it as it reduces cost by 1, but it's still gonna be 1 cost because that increases all the cost of our cards by 1. But it's only gonna be one resource now. So this will be 1 resource here to play the Soul Sword. So now our attack's getting piercing, and if the top card deck is a physical or a wild, we get +1 attack. So currently we have 3 attack now as Magik. So we're gonna swing for 3 on joystick. So what is that? That is 7 or 8 plus 3 is gonna be 11 damage total on joystick here. Hope is gonna copy us, so she's gonna swing for another 3. She copies our stat. So joystick will have total of 14 now, 11 up to 14. And then we can play X here. He will cost 3 with Uncanny. And he raises up. And then we can't play anything else, actually, after we do that. So it didn't really matter that he costs less. We ready up. We can thwart that out. And we take out Joystick. What do I want to get rid of? Do I toss these nice draw cards here? I think we hold on to Marie. Yeah, because I don't want to use a Blood Gem here and take more damage. So we're going to use... Or do I hold on to White Tiger? Or do I hold on to Nick Fury? They're all so good. Let's keep on to Marijo. So we'll use 3 resources here because of Uncanny to play Professor X. Whenever you enter play, choose one. We're picking the one to ready up an X-Men character. So we ready up Magik. We still have 3 attack with our Helicarrier, so we're going to swing for 3. Defeating Joystick for a total of 17 damage there. Sure has 14. She has a victory keyword, so she gets removed from the game. Alright. Then X is going to throw for 3, clear off the Living Bomb here. He'll take a consequential damage. And then when this is defeated, Stryfe can now be defeated. Okay. Alright. That wasn't terrible. We're going to ready back up. Draw back up to our hand size. Are we going to deck out? Yeah, we do, I think. We have Forge and Utopia and Extra there. Dang it. And Limbo. Oh, man, these are the bottom 4 cards. So our hand size is going to be 6, 7, 8. So we shuffle and draw 2 more cards. We decked out, get dealt a face down encounter card. Oh, man, that's going to be super expensive to play, though, because this makes everything +1. I don't know how I'm going to get all that stuff down. I need to play Limbo, gotta play Extra, gotta play Utopia, and I gotta play an ally to block, right? Because Strife's hitting for so hard now. Okay, Strife's... Wait, we gotta draw back up to 8. Okay, man, we got 5 supports. That is kind of scary. So we drew back up to 8. We drew 3 additional cards. Because our hand says 5, so we have 23 cards drawn. All right, Strife's gonna add 1 to the main. He's gonna attack us with +5, so same with a base of 6. Professor X blocks. Boost is 0. Got rid of advance, which is good to see. X is gone. Then we get dealt 1 phase 9 kind card for a total of 2. First one is playing for keeps. Each identity gets +1 hand size, and when an enemy activates, give it 1 additional boost card for the activation. Okay, so now we have an additional hand size. We have so much. Our hand size is like 9 now, I think. Last encounter card here is discard the top X cards in counter deck where X equal to the most common card type in your hand. 5 supports, guys. So discard 5 cards, and then deal each psionic card's card to yourself as based on counter card. Okay, please don't be psionic. Oh, dragon. Oh, this psionic. So this would be encounter card. Oh, this would be encounter card. Top 5 cards. Yep. Okay, so these are the 5 cards, and then these are 2 encounter cards here. So first one is going to be like inertia attached to your identity, -1 Thor, -1 attack. If you attack and Thor, you discard it. And then the last card will be Teleconnect Wave. Return upgrade or support you control. Stryfe will activate. Oh, crappers. Return upgrade or support that we control, and Stryfe will activate. Take the Blood Gem back, and Stryfe is going to attack us here. Wait, top card of our deck, though, is Magic Barrier. Okay, we got to play that. Okay, so he's going to be attacking us right now. He's hitting with a base of 6. Yeah, because 5 supports plus his 1 attack. So it's going to be hitting us with 6 plus a boost card here. We are going to play the Magic Barrier here. It's going to be 1 cost because this makes it +1. This makes it reduce 1. So we're going to do a resource somewhere here to play the Magic Barrier. So when an enemy initiates an attack, prevent 3 damage from the attack. If the top card of the deck is a energy or wild, do 3 damage attack enemy. It's not. So we don't do 3 damage. We're also going to defend for 2. So it's hitting with a base of 6. And the boost here is going to be 0. Okay, so we defend it for 2 plus 3. So we only take 1 damage. Okay, that's really good because I don't know if we can flip that down again. Okay, so the Magic Barrier helped us block some damage. Wait, actually, is that the other advance? That's the other advance, right? Yeah, we're done with the advances now. Teleconnect Wave. How many of those are in his deck? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. There's no way more than 3, right? Are we actually okay to flip down? Well, oh wait, when he gets, oh, sorry guys, whenever he activates now because of this card, he gets an additional boost. So 2, so we're gonna take 2 more damage. Drop us down to 6. Yikes. Okay, yeah, I remember when an enemy activates, they always get an additional boost card. So I don't think we can flip down actually. Okay, we're down 6 life. All right, what do we do here? Um, so many cards I want to play. We have to play Limbo. Uh, we are exhausted. I really need to not exhaust. We gotta play X-Men stuff because of the uncanny, right? So let me think here. If I play Utopia for 3, play Forge for 3, it grabs me X-Jet. It's not a good play. Okay, we'll do 3 resources here. Wait, sorry, Forge is only 2 costs because uncanny. Yeah. So we'll do. Do I want to get that ready then? Let me think. If I play Utopia for 3, I play Forge for 2. Play Utopia for 3. I play Forge for 2. He grabbed me back the X-Jet, and I get it ready. Oh, I forgot. I have freaking Limbo. I have to play Limbo. Let's go ahead and use our ability to play top card of our deck as if we're in our hand. So it's going to be 1 cost, but this will reduce it by 1 with these negate shares, so we can play this. Draw 2 cards and then discard a card. So 1, 2, this will be face up, and discard a card. Let's discard this. So we get extra card in hand, and we drew 2. So we have 25 cards drawn now. Okay, so does that change anything? Do I want to play? Okay, Utopia is going to be 3 cost. Forge will be 2. Then we grab the extra back, and we could play Limbo. I think that's just what we do here. Because I need Limbo out. I won't have the extra anymore. That's okay. Okay, we're gonna do, or I could go for the X-Jet. What's more valuable, Utopia or X-Jet? I feel like Utopia here. We have the hand size and the uncanny. So we'll do 3 resources right here, so it can play Utopia, which is 3 costs. Each of your X-Men, if each of your X-Men allies, if each of your allies has the X-Men trait, increase your ally by 1, and we exhaust Utopia when X-Men ally enters play to raise up another X-Men character. So Forge is going to be 2 costs here with Uncanny, making him cheaper. So we do 2, so we can play Forge. Whenever he enters play, search your deck and discard pile for X-Men or X-Force support. That would be the X-Jet we add to our hand. Get 1 to the draw counter. And then we can use 2 resources here to play Limbo, which is 2 costs. So as an action, we can exhaust Limbo to swap a card in our hand with the top card of our deck. Okay. And I forgot, when our Forge enters play, we can exhaust Utopia, ready up on our X-Men character, ready up Magik. And Forge you ready up here as well. But the question is, do I want to get rid of that? Because that is kind of hurting me right now. I think it's fine. Let's go ahead and we have -1 Thor, -1 attack. So we're gonna swing. That's not a physical. So we're gonna swing for 1 against Stryfe, and hope we'll swing for 1. So 2 damage on Stryfe brings it from 11 down to 9. Forge is gonna Thor for 1 from the main. He'll take a cost for damage without enter turn because we all have 0 Thor right now. Alright, let's ready back up. And we're gonna draw back up to our hand size here of 6. Let's do this. Okay, so there, and then we're gonna draw up to 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 more cards here. And since we drew 4 additional cards, we're gonna add 4 to the draw counter. So 30 cards drawn. All right. Stryfe is going to add 1 to the main. He is going to attack us. Forge will block. He gets plus X attack. Actually, do I play Colossus down? Actually, wait. Talk RB right here. We're actually going to Limbo here. So it says after the villain phase begins. So when we add a threat there, we can swap a card with our hand with the top card of our deck. Let's go ahead and Limbo. And we'll swap Colossus here with the Stepping Disc. Alright, now whenever Stryfe is attacking us, we can use Colossus' ability to interrupt. When an enemy attacks you, we can play Colossus from our hand, paying his resource cost, and declare him defender without exhausting him. So he's going to be 3 costs. Magik makes him 2 costs. This makes him 3 costs again, but Uncanny will make him 2 costs again. So it's going to be 2 costs to play. So we'll do 2 resources here, so we can play Colossus here from the top of our deck, and he will have toughness and be ready up, and the attack will be going at him. So Strife's going to be hitting with how much damage? We have 5 events here. So 5 plus 1 is 6. He gets a boost, and he gets an additional boost here. So 2 boost cards here. Put this card into play. It does not search because put it into play. When we defeat it, we can search our deck for a card and play that card for free. So 6 threat on there. And then this will be another boost for Stryfe. Just 2 damage. So I think it's like 8 damage. Knocks out the tough from Colossus because he's not piercing. Alright. Then we could dealt 1 face down encounter card, which is Game Mojo. So each player gets +1 more hand size. So our hand size is now insane, but there's also Amplify in play. So definitely not going to be able to flip down. Okay, back over to our turn. All right, let's see. What do we want to do here? The top cards we face up. Gotta get rid of this thing. I need to play the Authority event to do that. Man, we have not seen Authority event. Dang it. Okay. That's a little bit unfortunate. We could play Kalu, or we could strengthen numbers, actually. It'll cost us 1, though. Or it could play Scrying. I think we get the double back, so it's fine. Let's use a resource here to play strength in numbers. Exhaust any number of allies you control, then draw 1 card for each ally exhausted. We'll do 1, 2. I don't want to exhaust Colossus. 1, 2. Dang it. I don't know what the play is here, guys. To exhaust Colossus, because then I won't be able to. We're gonna keep Colossus up, so we exhaust 2 allies, draw 2 cards. And top card face up. Okay, exorcism. Okay, that's what we need. Okay, so we can play this from our hand, reducing its cost. Yeah. So this will be. Actually, I don't want to limbo it. No, I don't have limbo. Wait, we can't confuse it anyways. He has stalwart now. Okay, so this is going to be 3 costs. We make it 2 with our ability, so this will be double to play exorcism. So hero action thwart, remove 3 threat from, or 4 threat from a scheme. We'll take 4 off of here. That's down to 2. And then we're also going to just swing here. What top card is going to be a energy. Okay, so we're going to swing for 1 on Stryfe because we have -1 attack there. That'll bring it down 8. And if we attack and thwart this face, we can discard this card. So let's get rid of that. Because we play Authority event and we also use our basic attack. Let's move Hope over here. Okay, so now that's down to 2. So perfect here. We have Colossus. He is going to Thor for 2, but do I want to draw his double? I think I do. Let's use a resource here to play Strike because it costs 1. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, draw 1, discard 1, and put 1 back on top of your deck. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to draw the double. We're going to discard the Triskelion, and we'll put the Rapid Response back on top of our deck. Actually, let's discard Rapid Response, put the Triskelion back on top of our deck. Okay, and then we drew a card with that. And actually, what else did I play? I played Exorcism from top of our deck, and then we drew a card with Scrying, so we get 2 more to draw counter. So 32 cards here. Okay, now Colossus got a Thor for us. Could ready up with Beast. It would be 4 cost, and we get double, but we can play a card here. Do I want to play Beast first? I think we play Beast first because I think I want to get Nick Fury. Actually, is he even in our deck? He is in our deck. So we get this ally out. We play Beast here. We had to lose Forge. I think that's fine if we lose Forge. We play Beast. We get out Nick. Draw more cards for free. Yeah, and we get it ready. Okay, we're gonna first use 4 resources here so we can play Beast. So he's only 4 costs because of Uncanny because we're all X-Men here. When our Beast enters play, we can exhaust Utopia to rip in our X-Men characters, ready up Magik. Okay. Then Beast will grab us a double from discard pile to our hand with his ability, so we get 1 more card to our hand here. So now we have 33 cards drawn. Okay. Colossus will Thor for 2, clear off fetch quest. So when this side scheme is defeated, we can search our deck and search your deck for a card and play that card for free. So Colossus takes a console damage, and we're gonna look through our deck here, and we're gonna grab. Actually, do I grab Nick? Could we get Symbiote Suit? No, I think we do Nick. Symbiote Suit's kind of scary here. Yeah, let's do Nick Fury so we can play him for free. We only have an ally limit of 3 right now, right? Because of Nick not being an X-Men character. So we have to immediately discard 1. Let's discard Forge. So Forge gets discarded here. And then we have Nick entering play. Shuffle up our deck, and then whenever Nick Fury enters play, we can choose one. We're gonna pick the one and draw 3 more cards. So let's get some more card draw here. So 1, 2, 3. Top card be face up. It's Pixie. Okay, so now we have 36 cards drawn this game. All right, and Nick would be ready up. Okay, really wish we got the Triskelion there. Do I want to? What do we do here against Stryfe? Could play Spiritual Meditation. We get Pixie. We might as well. Okay, this would be a resource here to play Spiritual Meditation. We draw 2 cards and discard 1. So draw a Pixie, draw another card, and this would be face up. And we discard 1. We can play Pixie normally. I don't think we need Exorcism here, so we discard this. Okay, if I play Pixie, I could grab another X-Men ally, which would be Forge. And then we could just max out again. Okay, so Nick is going to Thor for 2 from here. Clear off the main. He'll take a consequence damage. All right. Pixie is 3 cost now because Uncanny is not active because of Nick Fury. So we'll use. Oh wait, if I use 3 to play Pixie, she grabs me Forge. I can't play Forge. Dang it! I need a max on out limit. Oh man, yeah, it's not gonna work out. Then we just play Stepping Disc then. Yeah, so we'll use a. We gotta activate first. We're gonna swing here for 3 because we have +1 here with the Soul Sword on Stryfe. Brings it from 8 down to 5. Slowly whittling him down. And then we're gonna do Beast will swing for 2, brings from 5. Actually, wait. Let's not have Beast do that yet. Do I want to flip him? Probably not. We'll do double resource here to play Stepping Disc. So we can ready up your hero and choose a magic card in discard pile, not named Stepping Disc, and put it on top of our deck. What do I want to get? I think I grab Scrying. Okay. So that's on top of our deck, and then we're right up here. We will swing in for 3 on Stryfe, brings it down to 2. Wait, oh, that's it. Wait, Stryfe brings it down to 3 now because we don't have the physical on top anymore. And then Beast will swing for 2. That'll bring it down to 1. Okay, I think that's better. So we don't flip him yet. I don't know what exactly is going to happen if we flip him, so we just keep it there. And that's going to end our turn. So we're going to ready up here. And then we'll draw back out our hands. Okay, the hands is going to be crazy here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 card hand size here. It's pretty crazy. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Top card will be face up. Ooh, Triskelion. Okay, so we drew the 10 cards here. We drew 5 over our regular hand size, so we're going to add 5 to draw counter, going up to 41 cards drawn. All right. Stryfe's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us here. Nick will defend. He will get an additional boost with this. It's going to be also an extra bunch of damage here. Let me see. We have 4 events, 2 allies. We have 5 events and 4 allies. So he gets +5 for the events. So he's hitting with a base of 6. We're going to give him an additional boost with that. So it's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Discard card from hand, then draw a card. So okay, so let's just so it's gonna be 10 damage on Nick Fury. The boost effect is discard 1 card from hand and then draw 1 card. Okay, so we'll just discard a card here, draw a card. This would be face up. We'll get 1 to the draw counter, and then Nick would take like the 10 damage there and get defeated. Alright. Then we get dealt a face down encounter card, which is 0. It's a minion with guard, patrol, and toughness, and the player who defeats this does not have at least 3 cards the same type. We shuffle 0 into an encounter deck. So it's going to have toughness there. Okay, actually, he's not that bad of a minion. Okay, I want to play out my hand here. Do I have any X-Men? I have Pixie. Okay, so currently we have Uncanny online because we have all X-Men allies in play. And I want to get Triskelion out, and then I want to just play a bunch of X-Men stuff. So Pixie is going to be 2 costs, so this would be a double because of Uncanny. So we can play Pixie. After you play Pixie from your hand, you can grab an X-Men ally from discard pile and add to your hand. So we get Forge here, I think, right? Because Forge can grab us X-Jet. So we got Forge onto our hand, and we get +1 more draw with Pixie's ability, go up to 43. Okay. So if I play Forge for 2, I could grab X-Jet, play it for 4, then play Triskelion here. Okay, so let's first activate. We have Piercing with Soul Sword, so let's go ahead and just swing for 2 with Piercing. So we pierce off the tough from 0, and then do 2 damage on him. After we defeat him, we actually want to get him back in the deck. So let's use 2 resources here. We can play Forge. Whenever Forge enters play, we can search our deck in the discard pile for X-Men or X-Force support. Add to your hand. Let's get the X-Jet here as X-Men support. And then we can have +1 ally with the Utopia because they're all X-Men here. So we have 4 X-Men allies plus Hope Summers, who does not count towards that ally limit. And we play Forge for regular cost because of Uncanny. And then we'll do 4 resources here so we can play the sorry, after we play Forge, we're in Utopia to ready up Magik. Then we'll do 4 resources here so we can play the X-Jet for 4 costs. Exhaust extra generated wild resource. This would be another resource here to play Triskelion for 2 costs. So now we have increased our limit even more. So we can have, if they're all X-Men, we can have 4, 5, plus Hope's gonna be 6 allies. Okay, so we just gotta keep the X-Men stuff going on. Then let's go ahead and swing for 2. We'll defeat 0 here. So since we do not have 3 cards at the same time in our hand, we shovel him back into the encounter deck, which is hopefully going to be good for us. And then we have a bunch of blockers now. We're about to deck Stryfe out, which means advance will be going back, so that's going to be kind of scary. Did I forget to add card counters? Yeah, I think I did. So whenever Forge adds X-Jet to our hand, we got to put 1 to the card draw counter. 44 cards drawn. Right, so no cards in hand now. We are going to, I think we just flip Stryfe over now. Yeah, we need a Thor and we flip him over. So let's do, let me see, Hope is copying her stat, so she's gonna have just 2 attack. I guess Forge is going to, okay, Pixie's gonna Thor for 1, clear off the main here. She'll take console damage. Forge will swing for 1 on Stryfe, and that will bring him down to 0. So he gets flipped over to his third and final stage, where he's going to have 20 hit points. And whenever he's attacking you, he gets plus X attack. X equals the number of the most common card types. Same thing. For response after you attack Stryfe, take X damage. X equals to the most common card type in your hand. So we have no cards in our hand, but it's only for when we attack, so when Magik attacks, not for our allies. Okay, so Force Whip them, he'll take a consequential damage. Wait, no. What do we do? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Then Beast can swing for 2, and Colossal will swing for 2. Hope will also swing for 2. So 6 damage brings Stryfe from 20 down to 14. And each one of the allies except for Hope will take consequential damage. Alright, that's going to end his turn. So we're going to ready back up. And we'll draw back up to our hand size here, which is like 10 now. So we deck out. You dealt face down and kind of go, ooh, Symbiote Suit. And we'll shuffle our discard pile here back into the deck. Keep drawing up. As long as we have Uncanny and just X-Men allies, it's going to be pretty good because we mitigate that +1 cost. Okay, so we have 4. Our hand size is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we're drawing 10 cards total here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, is that no X-Men allies? No X-Men allies. Not great. Top cards face up. Exorcism. Okay, so we drew 5 extra cards over hand size, so we're going to add 5 to the card draw counter up to 49. Alright, Strife's turn is going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. He gets plus how much attack here? I think events, it looks like. So 3, 4, 5. Yeah, plus 5 with the 5 events. So it's hitting with a base of 6. We will block this with Forge. And this will be his 2 boost cards with the playing for keeps. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage here. So that would take out Forge. Yeah, that is definitely a Ronin impersonation from Stryfe here. Alright, then he's going to deal us 1 encounter card for a total of 2. First one is Master Plan, place 4 on each side scheme. So this goes from 3 up to 7. That's fine. We're going to just leave that alone. And we also got Psychic Override. Choose a card type, and this card, each card from your hand that is not that type, and then draw up to your hand size. Place 1 on the main scheme for each card of the chosen type. Choose a card. Oh man, wait a minute. Okay, so place 1 on the main scheme for each. Okay, so choose a card type. We want the least common card type, right? Choose a card type. Then discard each card from your hand that is not of that type. Draw up to your hand size. So we're gonna choose resource, right? Yeah. So we choose resource. We have no resource cards in our hand. So we discard our entire hand of like 10 cards here. And then we're gonna draw 10 more cards back up. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh man, come on. 9. Don't be in a resource. We have 9 cards. And that's a 10. Okay, so now we place 2 on our main scheme because there's 2 cards of the chosen type. And then we add 10 to the draw counter now. So we just drew 10 more cards. That's going to be 59 cards drawn. All right, back over to our turn. Okay, let's see here. Gotta keep the main low. What is this looking like? He's going to, I think we have 1 or 2 more turns left before he cycles through. If he cycles through, we're kind of screwed, right? Because of those advances and stuff. Actually, even if he schemes, it's not the worst thing in the world. What is it we deck out? So let me think here. We have, why aren't we getting X-Men? Oh, top card's gonna face up. Do I just break Uncanny here by playing Nick Fury? We want to draw some more cards right now. So we play Nick Fury, we can with the Triskeleton, so we can just play him. So he's gonna be 5 resources. Extra should be ready up. Let's exhaust extra for resources. This would be 4 more for a total of 5 to play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We'll pick the one to draw 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then we draw 3 more cards. So going up to 62 cards drawn. Nick will be readied up. He is going to exhaust and Thor for 2 from the main, take a consequential damage. Then we're going to play White Tiger here. So she's going to be 4 costs. So 1, 2, 3, 4 resources here. So we can play a White Tiger. We max on our limit. Let's discard 1 immediately. We're going to lose Nick Fury. And a White Tiger takes his place. White tiger will draw us 3 cards because it begins on stage number 3 here. So 1, 2, 3. Top card will be face up. Ooh, strength in numbers. Okay. So I play that. I can draw 4 more. Or white tiger drew us 3 cards. We go to 65 cards drawn. Okay. So I think we strengthen numbers here. So we need the allies? No, we don't. Okay, we're going to play strength numbers from the top of our deck as we're in our hand with our ability. So it's going to be 1 cost. This makes it 0, so we can play it. Exhaust any number of allies you control. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 allies, and then draw 5 cards here. Just gonna allows us to have 4 of our own allies. So we're gonna draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add 5 more to the draw counter. Go on to 70 drawn cards now. Then top card be face up. Okay. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Do I want to play X? Give us some readies. We're gonna deck out here, I think, right? Do we take the deck out? Yeah, we're gonna deck out. I think we deck out here, and we try not to deck out again, and we can end it before that. So I want to try to just draw. I want to try to hit 100 before we end Stryfe, but it might be difficult because he's gonna put on more pressure whenever he cycles through here. But I think X is a good play, and we could also play the Mansion, or I could just play a bunch of spiritual meditations. Yeah, let's go and do that. So we'll use 1 resource here to play the Blood Gem, because it's only going to be 1 cost. And then we'll be ready up. We can play because we have the Mystic trait. Then we'll use 2 resources here. Yeah, do 2 resources here, so we can play a spiritual meditation. Sorry, it's only 1 resource, so 1 resource to play it. We draw 2, and discard a card from our hand, which will be, let's do this, to be face up. So we're going to play all 3 and then add 6 to the counter. So we're going to use a resource here, play another spiritual meditation, draw 2 more cards, 2, and then discard a card from your hand. Let's lose a rapid response. And then we have 3 cards left in the deck. So yeah, let's play another spiritual meditation here. It will be 1 resource here to play another spiritual meditation, draw 2 more cards, and discard 1 from your hand. Ooh, strength in numbers. Let's just toss the mystical armor here. This would be face up, last card in our deck. Okay, so we drew 6 more cards with that. We go up to 76 cards drawn now. Okay, I think I hold on to strength numbers to draw more next turn. Let me think here. X would be 4 cost because Uncanny is not online. I think we still play X. Gives a ready. And then we can play a Soul Strike for 3 cleanly. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and we have a physical here, so we have 3 attack. We're going to swing for 3 on Stryfe. I bring from 14 down to 11. We have +1 attack with our Soul Sword. Then we're going to use 4 resources here, because X is additional cost to play Professor X. Oh, wait, sorry, guys. We're not going to do that. We're not going to swing, because we have to take a bunch of damage there. So we're actually just going to thwart for 1 off the main, clear it off. Okay, now we're going to use 4 resources here, 1, 2, 3, 4, to play Professor X. We max on our limit, so we must discard 1. But when we discard white type, we now have an extra out limit because they're all X-Men now. And then X can ready up an X-Men character when it enters play. Let's ready up Magik. And also exhaust Utopia when it enters play to ready up an X-Men character. Hope. And then X will be readied up here. Then we're going to do... Did I mess something up? Why do I have so many cards in my hand? I don't know. Okay, let's do 3 resources here. So I can play a Soul Strike because it's 3 costs now. So do 4 damage to an enemy. And then... after you attack Strike, take X damage, execute the most common card in your hand with 1 event, so we just take 1 damage. Drop down to 5, and we dealt 4 damage, and it brings from 11 down to 7. Alright, then Magik will swing for another 3, brings from 7 down to 4. We'll take another 1 damage. And then Hope's going to swing for 3, copying our attack stat because of the physical resource with our thing. So it drops down to 1 life here. So we have him near death. And then X will throw for 3 from here. Drops this from 7 down to 4. X will take a consequential damage. Okay, that is going to end our turn. So we're going to ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 10. So we drew 1. We deck out. Shuffle up here. So we are getting kind of low on life. I I want to get the card draw up a little bit more. We want to hit 100, guys. That's a goal. All right, so we're gonna draw 10 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Okay, 10. Top card be face up. Just scrying. Okay, and we drew 5 over the hand size, so we're gonna add 5 here to draw counter. 81 cards drawn. So close, guys. Okay. Stryfe's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. He is going to attack us here with a bunch of damage. We're not going to look at our hand. X with a block, he gets 2 boost cards because they're playing for keeps. So it's going to be extra damage here, right? No boost effects. So tons of damage there. All right, we'll just count it. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's going to be events. So 5 plus 5 events. So 10 total damage there. Yeah, so 10 damage takes out Professor X. Luckily, no overkill. And we could dealt 1 encounter card for a total of 2. He decks out, so he gets a perma celebration token to the main scheme here. And then we have 2 encounter cards. Hopefully no surging here into an advance or something like that, right? All we gotta do is, oh man, I don't know if I can hit 100. I feel like we actually can't here unless we take another turn, which, yeah, I don't know. All right, so 2 encounter cards. First one is Exhaustion. Exhaust your identity. Surge into, oh, Shadow of the Past. Okay, so we get our Nemesis here. Where is it? Got our Nemesis minion. Nemesis side scheme. And we shuffle the 3 Nemesis cards into the encounter deck. Okay, so Nemesis says his villainous, and after he activates against you, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If the ruler or limbo is in play, attach those cards to it face down. So only if it activates. If it doesn't activate, it's fine. Ruler limbo says threat cannot be removed here while Velasco is in play. When reviewed, we grab limbo when we put it face down there, right? And then after we throw it out, we get limbo back into play under our control. We don't have to pay for its cost. It just comes back into play. Okay, so we lose limbo here. I haven't been using limbo actually. 3 threat. Okay, I hope this doesn't surge here. We got mental transferal. If Stryfe's grasp is in play, attach the Hope Summers, otherwise attach your identity. After Stryfe takes any amount of damage, we take an equal amount of damage this card. So actually, we do damage to Stryfe, we actually kill him. So we don't actually have to worry about that. Because the force response will happen after we do damage to him. So we should be fine. Okay, it's back over to our turn here. I need to throw out this side scheme and get our limbo back, but we have to kill Belasco first. But I want to play strength in numbers to draw more cards. We have Nick. So yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna play strength in numbers here. It's gonna cost us 1. So this will be a resource here to play strength in numbers. We're gonna exhaust all of our allies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can draw 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We face up. Adding 4 to draw counter, going to 85 cards drawn. Okay. Then let's play a Nick Fury here for 5. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 X-Jet for 5 to play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. Do we max out? No, we have Triskelion, so we're fine with the 4 allies here. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. We're going to pick the one and draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. And this will be face up, and we add 3 more to the draw counter, going up to 88 here. Okay. If I get rapid response down, Nick draws another 4. And then I think we can actually finish it at 100 here. I just gotta keep the magic barrier. Okay, all right, let's do this. We're gonna play a rapid response here. No, let's play spiritual meditation first, and I think I'll hold on to soul strike. Okay, so spiritual meditation costs 1. This will be a resource here to play it. So we draw 2 cards and discard a card from our hand. So 1, 2, and then we lose a card from hand. Let's toss a Atlas Bear here. We drew 2 more cards, so going up to 90 cards drawn this game. All right, guys, we're getting close. Okay. Then, how do we get exhausted? Oh, with exhaustion. Okay, we're going to, let's see, Nick draws 4, and we draw 5 up to our regular thing, and that's going to be 99. Okay, I think we should be good. Let's play a scrying here. This would be 1 resource to play scrying. So look at the top 3 cards of your deck, draw 1, discard 1, add 1 back to top of your deck. So we'll draw, actually, we'll put Forge on top of our deck, we'll discard the crown, and we'll draw the squared off. Okay? Then we can do, actually, do I even need to do that? Could I just finish the draw? No, I think I need to draw more later. Okay, so we're going to do 3 resources here, so we can play Rapid Response. So if an ally is defeated, we can discard Rapid Response, put the ally back into play under our control, and deal damage to it. And then we'll also do 3 damage here, so we can play a Soul Strike. It's going to do 4 damage to Belasco, and Nick will swing for another 2. So 6 damage takes out Belasco here, and then Nick will take a consequence damage. Okay, and then we have the 2 magic barriers here. I could play Forge. Actually, I think I just leave Limbo now. Because let me see, Stryfe will attack me. And then when we play the scrying, we're gonna get 1 extra card to our hand, right? So we go to 91, and then let me think here. Actually, I think I can play Forge. Nick draws 4. Yeah, we need to play Forge actually. So we're gonna use Magic's ability. Once per phase, we can play a card from our hand by paying its cost, and we reduce it. So it's gonna be 1 cost. This makes it 2. So 2 costs for Forge. We'll do the Blood Gem. So we take 2 damage, and then generate wild resources be second resource to play Forge. We max out on the ally limit, so we have to discard 1. Let's get rid of Pixie here, and then Forge will come in. When our Forge comes in, we exhaust Utopia to ready up Magik, and then Forge can throw for 1 from here. We'll take a thing, and then I forgot, when we play Magik with the ability, we can also add draw counter, so 92 cards drawn there. Okay, I think we should be good to go now. Alright, that's gonna end our turn. So why don't we don't want to do a damage to him, right? We're going to thwart for 1 from here, I guess. Okay, that's gonna turn. Let's write it back up, and then we're gonna draw up to our hand size of 10. So we draw this, draw a bunch more cards. Let's do for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Top cards face up here. Okay, so we drew 5 cards over the hand size, so we get 5 more to draw counter. 92 up to 97 cards drawn now. Alright, then Stryfe will add 2 threat to the main. He is going to attack us here. We're going to exhaust Nick Fury to defend. Can I imagine better when enemy initiates attack? Oh, dang. If it gets an advance, we may lose. Okay, that's fine. So Nick Fury will exhaust to defend the attack here. And then Stryfe is going to do... he's going to get additional boost with the playing for keeps here. And then he's going to do 1. Let's see how many cards we have. Most events. So we have 5 events here. So it's going to be hitting with a base of 1 plus 5 is 6. And then it's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage here. If you have at least 3 cards of the same type in your hand, place 3 threat on the main scheme. Oh, crappers. So this goes up to 5 threat here. And then this card gets revealed with the boost effect. It doesn't really do anything. Let's put it over here. It's the fetch quest thing that helps us out if we clear it off. Okay, so it does a bunch of damage on Nick Fury, takes him out. Whenever Nick Fury leaves play, we're going to discard Rapid Response and put Nick Fury back into play and deal a damage to him. Okay, so the thing is, when Nick Fury enters play, he can do 4 damage to enemy, or he can draw 3 cards. We're gonna draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. This would be face up. If we get like an advance, we may lose. But if I just did a 4 damage, I would have just killed Stryfe there. So in counter card is it's like override. Choose a card type, then discard each card from your hand that's not that type. Draw up to your hand size. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each card of the chosen type. We're going to choose. We're going to choose player size scheme. Choose a card type. then discard each card. Yeah, we're gonna choose player's side scheme. So we discard all the cards from our hand here. Oh, and I forgot. This goes up to 100 now because Nick drew us 3 cards. Okay, so we're gonna deck out actually. This is kind of scary. We're getting another encounter card. So we drew all the discard all the cards in our hand because they weren't player side schemes. Then we're gonna draw up to our hand size of 10. So this goes up to like 110. We deck out, get another encounter card, shuffle discard pile back into deck. I'm really risking this with the thing. But yeah, player side scheme is the way to go because if we draw all of our double resources, then we lose the game. We add 3 threat there with the 3 doubles. So I don't want to take that risk. Okay, so we draw back up to 10 here. Yeah, this thing doesn't go higher than 99, so we're just gonna have that 99. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have no player side scheme, so we add no threat to the main scheme. Alright, so we decked out, we get this encounter card, which is energy, I can't pronounce that. Attach joystick, otherwise attach the villain. Okay, it's fine. Attach enemies attacks gain piercing, and then after he attacks us, or as a hero action, we can make him attack us, and then we can discard his card and draw a card. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're good to go here. We still have the mental transferal. At the end of the round, Nick Fear is in play, he gets discarded. So he's gone. And yeah, alright, we can draw even more cards right now. We can use a resource, play just for fun, play strength in numbers. Okay, wait. Okay, let's keep up the draw counter. Okay, so we drew up to 100 with Nick, and we just drew 10 more cards. So we're at 110 right now. So let's finish out this turn by trying to draw as much as we can. We will do this will be face up. We'll double. All right, we'll do. We don't have limbo anymore, but that's fine. So let's do. That goes 1 hit point. So we'll do 1 resource here to play strength in numbers. We're gonna exhaust all the allies that we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be face up. So now we drew up to 14 cards here. Do we have an X-Men here for Pixie? We don't have X-Men for Pixie. Then we're going to use, we're all X-Men right now, so Uncanny's Online double here for Pixie, which you enters play when exhaust Utopia, ready up an X-Men character. Let's ready up Hope Summers here. And then let's do, sorry, any more card draw? We have Kalu. Let's play a resource here for Spiritual Meditation. So we draw 2 cards, then discard a card from our hand. Let's toss this, and this will be face up. And then we play another Spiritual Meditation with the resource here. Play another one, draw another 2 cards, and then discard a card from your hand, which will be this. So now we're going to add 4 more here. So 118 cards drawn. And then let's go ahead and play Nick Fury Sr. here. So let me think. We want to keep Kalu. So this would be 5 resources right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To play the 5 cost Nick Fury Sr. We max out on our limit. Let's discard one. We'll get rid of Forge here. But we have 4 allies because of the Triskelion. So Nick Fury will be right up. So will Pixie. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We pick the one and draw 2. So 1, 2. This would be face up still. So this is going to be a total of 20 cards drawn now. And ooh, we have to get White Tiger here. So we can play top card our deck, reducing its cost by 1 with our ability. So White Tiger will be 3 costs because this makes for 1 more, right? So 3 cost ally there. We're going to use 3 resources here. Actually, let's use extra as 1. This would be 2 more for a total of 3 to play White Tiger. We max out again on our limit. Let's discard 1. We're going to lose Beast here. Whenever a White Tiger enters play, we can draw 3 cards because it was from our hand with ability here. So 1, 2, 3. Top card face up. So it's going to be 123 cards drawn. We can, let's sort out the rule of limbo. So we're going to thwart here for 1, 2, 3. Clear off the side scheme here. They'll both take consequential damage. Limbo comes back into play under our control. And the side scheme is gone. I forgot to put the threat on fetch quest. I don't think it matters. Right. And then, what are we doing now? Now that we have Limbo, we can exhaust them. Swap a card in hand with the top card deck. Let's swap Maria Hill with the Avengers Mansion. And we can play Maria Hill for 3 cost here. So 3 resources here, so we can play her. When she enters play, we draw 1 card. And then we max out ally limit again, discard another ally. Losing Pixie here. When you drew another card with Maria, so going up to 24. This would be face up. Okay, ooh, got strength in numbers. Can I? No, I can't play it actually. Wait, Kalu could grab it. Kalu will cost 3. Bludgeon will kill me. Alright, I think that's it, guys. Okay, so now we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. And just in case, we're gonna exhaust the heal by 3, brings from 2 back up to 5 here. Alright, and then we're just gonna have who's gonna finish the kill for us? Let's do Hope. Wait, no, Hope doesn't copper style anymore because we have no stats in Alter Ego. So White Tiger will swing for 2 on Stryfe here, and that will bring him all the way down to 0. And if he lived, we would have done the Force Interrupt here, where we had to take 2 damage after Stryfe takes any amount of damage. Yeah, but it didn't matter because there's no Force Interrupt because here the game is already over. So yeah, we're able to do it there with Magik. Tons of card draw there. We ended up drawing 124 cards throughout the course of that game. So yeah, huge shouts to Nar Antlers for the deck. That was tons of fun. I hope you guys all enjoyed this gameplay. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to attempt this challenge yourself. I will put the deck list, in the description of this video. If you guys want to try it out, or you want to try a different scenario with a different deck and different module sets. But yeah, definitely let me know if you guys can beat 100 cards here. I definitely want to challenge you guys, or beat 124, and we'll see who can do draw the most cards in a game here. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Nar Antlers. I'll see you guys all in the next video.